Hello, my name is Blazenzetti, and tonight we're going to do a speedrun of Dark, Normal, and Hero paths. So, what does that mean? It's something you probably haven't heard of since anything I've been doing. It's something I've been kind of playing around with, an idea. So, we're going to do 3 story mode paths. One that's dark, in this case all dark missions. One that is normal, all normal missions, except for the hero ending here, because it's the most normal. And then all hero missions. So all 3 of those paths together kind of brings a nice showcase. So we're getting all but like 6 of the stages and a good chunk of the bosses. It'll be a good all fun time. Alright, let us begin. We're gonna start the splits in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so one thing you might have noticed by now, I'm playing on the Japanese version. Now, if you don't know, the Japanese version is pretty much identical to the English version. There's 2 main differences that we care about, though. The first one is that the glitch known as Chaos Control glitch, the infinite chaos control, just zip through the stage glitch, that got patched out. We're playing Glitchless today, so don't need to worry about that. The other thing is that there's an enemy like the worm. They have like a vulnerability state when they're in the ground, so they're able to get vacuumed up a little bit faster. So we'll be taking advantage of that a few places in this run. But otherwise, everything's going to be more or less the same. So, first mission here is going to be the dark mission. So, take out all the gun soldiers. You'll notice that I did not kill the first enemy that I saw, the first gun soldier. And the reason for that is I don't want to get its points. Because if I get too many dark points, then we'll end up not being able to get any hero points, and I do want hero points as well. That's why I'm killing aliens along the way here. We'll actually use Chaos Control first. There we go. Make sure I get that guy for the points I missed earlier. Convert to my normal routing. Yeah, you can see I'm very close to the dark meter. Actually, if I'm not careful, I can actually get dark power here. So, gotta pay attention. But yeah, using Chaos Control, we can zip on through. I'm gonna stop early so I can actually get those 2. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on going through, getting as many of the enemies as we can. Get some flames here. That's been a new addition that we've been kind of ignoring for a while. But yeah, last Chaos Control here to get our way through. Now with my dark meter nearly full, I can just start shooting some enemies, and now we have dark power. And now dark and hero power both give you the power of infinite ammo and invulnerability. So very nice for this section where everything is trying to stop you from going full speed. Super cool. We did miss one enemy earlier with the Chaos Control. We kind of just were out of range of doing damage, so there's a golden beetle here that I just took out. That'll give us the extra enemies that we missed. And then there's 2 more here. And like that, we're done with the first stage. Okay. So as we go through this, I have my splits up here. These splits, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 attempts worth of runs on this. So we'll be seeing a lot of jumps and dips as we go through. But yeah, should be about an hour 10 for the run, assuming things go poorly. I'm hoping that's not the case, so we'll aim for something a little bit lower. But like around a 45-minute in-game time is pretty average for me. So we should be looking pretty good. Alright, first dark, not Wasopolis mission. This is Digital Circuit. Our goal here is to destroy the core program. So, riding on the internet. We'll explain this section again later on as we get to them again. So first objective here is I want to get some hero points and I want to get a weapon. So thankfully there's some soldiers. His gun went out of bounds. Okay, we are going to grab that gun. Alright, now we want to be careful here with these blocks. I've had a really bad habit of getting here. Like, I'll get here really fast, but I'll mess up my jump and have to restart the run. So we'll take it a lot slower there. Yep, and then we just jump into there. And off we go. Alright, another internet section here. Basically, we're just using these lanes to make our way across to the next section. May have noticed I just took damage there and only took 10 rings of damage. That is a fantastic feature of Shadow, considering how much death and bullets and stuff are everywhere. So we can just damage boost our way through a lot of things. Ignoring these guys, I do not need dark points. I don't need to worry about like a kill count with dark mission. We'll do a spin dash jump there. Grab our first special weapon of the game. This is the egg vacuum. And with the egg vacuum, I am able to just hold down the B button, and if you're in the cone of vacuum and you are vacuumable, you become vacuumed. That's pretty much what it is. After you get so many of them, you get extra lives, but ideally, we don't need the extra lives. Ooh, that was a good jump. That's a spin dash high jump where you use the power of a spin dash jump, hit a ledge, and then that allows us to go high in the air. So over there, you can see I pressed the vacuum button real quick, and a little bubble came in. That was what I was talking about earlier with the worms being vacuumable earlier in the Japanese version. Normally, you would have to jump up to that area, wait for it to pop up, and then you can vacuum it. Don't have to worry about that here. Super nice. Alrighty. Almost on our way through here. I'm trying to keep an eye on my meter here and make sure I don't miss anything. This is pretty straightforward. There's going to be 2 more aliens here. They're both 150 points each, so 2,000 is correct. Good. The thing to note here with the points and the meter length is that they're not exactly the same. Enemies can give you similar amounts of points, but not the same amount of score. So I use the score as a reference to what I know I'm picking up, but it's not a good idea to like say, oh, 2,000 means I'm really close, when really you're not. So we just skipped the hero ending. We're gonna make our way down the dark section. Almost done here. I'm gonna drop the gun here because I want to grab our next special weapon, the heal cannon, which I can use to heal allies and enemies for different like increasing of meter. In this case, hero meter. And that'll let me use chaos control to get all the way up top really quick. And then infinite ammo into the core means that I get just a dead core. Alright, let's double check what that end time was. 43:46. Okay. Yeah, I'm using this version of Split I have here is a custom coded one that I made to help allow me to add in all these times while still having the real-time display work out, because normally with Split you get one or the other if it's not an auto splitter with like a PC game. So if you've ever seen a video of mine and like, why is the in-game time so laggy? Why is it taking so long to come in? Why did it change randomly? That is why. It's because I'm doing it by hand. Alright, Cryptic Castle. This is a fun one. Hello, Amy. Unfortunately, Amy, we will not be helping you. We want to help Eggman, which we will see shortly. First thing here is we're going to jump down so we don't have to worry about taking or lifting up the little platform thing there. I'm going to make our way through here. Grab a torch. The torch has a little flame thing. We want to light lanterns. That is the objective. Hello, Dr. Eggman. Okay, we're going to make sure I get that guy. I jumped into the torch. Nice. So, good. Spin dash. Can I land? Ah. didn't land on it. Sometimes I land on this ledge and I can just spin dash right away. It's amazing. Okay. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna take the slow way because it's sometimes very dangerous to attempt to go backwards and then do a jump around that area. A lot of empty space. Alright, gonna make my way down here, take out a few more bats, and then we're gonna use that heal cannon again to heal these eggplants. And then our new friend, the Omochao gun, is gonna help me out for the next section. So Omochao gun, it's kind of like a pistol, but the special property is the Omochao bullet that comes out of the Omochao gun. Homes in and locks on to like other enemies, and then you can get multiple hits. Wow, this is not good. Okay, this is rather unfortunate. I would want at least 1550, which means that if I had just gotten one more shot out, I probably would have been fine. So I'm just gonna play this out as if I wasn't going for my Chaos Control strat, where I could use Chaos Control real quick here, skip the section that I'm doing right now. Sometimes though it's a bit of a double edge where you think you have enough points and like you just can't get the right amount of hits in the places you need them. And then you end up wasting a lot of time. We'll unfortunately have to wait for this key door. We won't be able to use Chaos Control to get past it. That's fine. I'm gonna use my spin dash to break through the wall. So it's like one of the faster ways of dealing damage real quick. It's not using a weapon, but the torch doesn't really have a lot of health. I get three not like torch hits, and then it's broken. Ooh, that was that was scary. Alright, light a few more torches here to solve this puzzle. I think one time, I forget if it's in one of the videos I've done a commentary on or not, I accidentally missed and then did it backwards, and then I couldn't hit all the torches, so that was weird. Oh, that probably would have worked. I play a little game there where as I'm waiting for this Black Hawk to become writable, I do some mid-air slashes to take out those two black wings, they're called. And I was lined up to get the kill, but I only had 3 ammo, so the staff broke before I could get the last hit. Right, using this Black Hawk, I'm going to break that torch, quickly allowing me to get this last objective. Yeah, an unfortunate time loss, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. And up next here is Eggbreaker Dark. This fight's pretty quick, assuming I can do my movement correctly, which I get most of the time, but every once in a while, something like that happens. And that happens. Great. Unfortunately, we will not be getting the sub 15. This is not how this is supposed to go down. Okay. 19. Ugh. Yeah, you may not know it, but he's holding a Chaos Emerald right now. It's just that for whatever reason, the bloom in this game is so obnoxious, and it really bleeds it out. When in that first cutscene, he's like, "What is that? That's a Chaos Emerald." He's not looking at the moon; he's looking at the Chaos Emerald. You should go back and look. I got so confused when I was playing one of our recent ROM hacks, and the ROM hack kind of diluted the bloom a bit. Like, was there always a Chaos Emerald there? What? Something's off. Okay, we're in Central City. The mission here is all the bombs, so here's the fast way to get up here. That took me forever to find this whenever I was playing casually. I'm sure everyone else feels the same. Gotta make sure we hit Knuckles here, otherwise Knuckles will mess up our jump. Okay, we can do our jump now. Here we go. Sweet. We'll make our way over again. And we're off. I'm gonna get you for some dark points, skip this ramp. It's looking real good. Okay. So in order to open up this bomb, we gotta destroy some gun mechs. We got a few here, got a few off screen here. We grab this assault rifle, because we're gonna use it to complete the rest of the mission here. If we were doing the expert mode, we would have grabbed the shadow rifle right now, but we don't actually need the shadow rifle. It's a little bit too powerful for what we need to do. So I'm just going to go around here, take out all the enemies, keep my dark meter going, and then open up this pathway, which I am taking now. If I can do this right, I'll be able to do a... Oh, okay, that would have been nice if I got those extra points. Oh, didn't get the jump. Okay. We're going to take the back way now. The back way of shame. Do a jump here, kind of like we do on expert mode. Ideally, I would have gotten a high enough jump there, and we would have been able to run across the acid river that we'll be seeing shortly, and then take out... Shit. Oh. Jeez. That was a risky play. Why would I do that? My subconscious must have had faith in me that I would have gotten those hits off, because yikes. Yeah, so like, I'm actually curious, like, what... It's been a while since I've seen an objective get completed after you do the death animation like that. Ideally, we don't want to find out, because I just do it perfectly from here on out forever, but I'm sure I'll find myself in that position again. Alright, welcome to the Ark. The objective here is take out the defense matrices, which we have missiles that I'm shooting off here for demonstration purposes, and we can use those. We use them on one. Everything else, though, we will be using a special weapon we mentioned earlier, the shadow rifle. Almost there. There's the first one. There's a shadow box. I'm nose diving into the box so I can grab the weapon real quick. 2 shots and it's down. The shadow rifle is super powerful. Looking at the game code, we saw that it had 32 points of damage per shot, which is enough to take out pretty much any enemy that's a ground troop within a single shot. So any of those big black oaks that take forever to kill, any Bigfoots that take forever to kill, 1 shot. Giant pigs and UFOs, they take multiple shots, but that's okay. This is more of a congratulations, you beat the game weapon, have some fun. Which I guess is another point to speak on here. Normally I talk about it pretty soon. We're playing on New Game Plus, and that allows us to have these weapons. It allows us to skip cutscenes. That's the big reason we need New Game Plus, is the cutscenes. Without New Game Plus, this run would be probably 2 hours long. Maybe not exactly 2 hours, maybe more like an hour 45, but like it's kind of crazy how much time is added when you have to watch cutscenes. It can be a fun time, like if I'm doing one of my 100% no library runs, where we just do the game from a brand new file, but get as much as we can. It's a nice way to just kind of have a break, talk with people in the chat if we're streaming, and it's all a good time. But if I'm trying to finish a run relatively fast, like just a single neutral run or something, it is kind of crazy how much time it takes up. Alright. Good. That was like the optimal setup for these dash rings. Always want to get the last one when possible. And done. I believe it was 2484. Gotta get better at this. I have to do runs of expert soon. And you do not get the chance to look at your time after that. You get the little bit of period between you hitting the goal and it fading to white, and after that, you don't get to know your time. Isn't that weird? Like, why don't we get to see our a final time at the end of an expert run? Like, weird. Alright, hello Blue Falcon. I used to hate you a lot, but now I don't, because I've got this awesome route that I've worked on. I got an extra gun on the ground. Ideally I get extra hits there. Good. Don't know you. Okay. 21626. Okay. Gonna have to add that in. Okay. Take 2. Zeddy got a little greedy. Let's try this again. Nope. No. Plus 1838 too. Jeez. Okay. Alright, take 3. Third time's charm, right? Right? You can't possibly make the third mistake for the third time in a row. And like the third time ever. No. Oh my. 1761? Jeez. This is not or at least this first part's going well. Hey. Excellent. Alright, now the rest of the fight. We shoot from up here, and I get in front of it so it doesn't want to keep spinning around, so I can keep shooting missiles. And that's the fight. It's that simple. It makes no sense to make so many mistakes on this fight. Okay. Whew. 3986. So fun fact for you, for the other speedrunners watching, if you use the in-game time dialogue box to add up your time to the timer, you can do this is my time plus this is my next time plus this is my other time minus. You can do an equation and it will add it up or sum it up for you. So I don't have a great way of showing it on stream or on the video feed right now, but I just have 4 times. Shout out to the recently released Shadow speedrunner cut. Makes that problem not a problem. It does it for me, so I don't, or I feel bad, or I don't know. I feel less bad because I don't have to type it out myself. I don't know. All right, moving on. Small setback, we'll recover. All right, welcome to Gun Fortress. This is where all the good guys go. We're just basically gonna run through here. Our objective here is to take out the gun computers because they're computing things we don't want, I guess. So yeah, that's the plan. Just gonna speed my way through. Don't really need to worry about getting any of these kills. No weapons to pick up yet. And we're gonna do one of our spin dash high jumps here, if timed correctly. Now I'm double guessing myself. There we go. Oh, Bruges. Alright. Making our way through the security hall. And we're gonna grab the shadow rifle, because I need to destroy Bigfoot sometimes, and computers in 2 shots. Alright. Another Bigfoot. 2 more Bigfoots up here. I'm gonna do like a special jump here. And time it right. Didn't quite, but if you time that jump just right, you can get just above where the fans, like you're flying in midair box is. Oh, I almost made it all the way up. And then you don't have to worry about being slowed down, but there we go, nice backup strat. Alright, got dark power. I don't need to have dark power right now, but I find it's just helpful to not worry about any of this. And then I can just go right through the lasers and have it chop my body in half, except not because I'm invincible. Alright, just confirming I have the kill, good. Let's see if I can get this. I did, nice. I found that, at least for me, and my timing, doing a spin or light dash at the 3rd ring is more often than not a successful way of getting under the door to keep your speed going. That's not always the case. Alright, on our way to the 3rd computer. We're going so fast the game hasn't even loaded in the next area. Alright, this is probably not the fastest way, but I have this way of holding my analog stick and kind of just, I'm able to get through there consistently. A lot of turns, a lot of ways to make mistakes there. Consistency over speed in this case. Ooh, that's a gold. Did I type that in right? I didn't. I need to change that 27 to a 47. It's still a gold. Let's go. Well, gold for these splits. I'm almost very sure that I have a better time than a 242. Alright, everyone's favorite boss fight, Sonic and Diablon. I'm not doing the fastest known way to do this because that requires lots of mashing, and I only want to do some mashing. So we grab 2 bullets, or 2 guns. I got my movement down to get a lot of hits in. Sonic, get out of the way. So I'm doing a lot of hits, and I'm keeping an eye on my dark meter here, because as soon as it gets close to being filled up, I want to start using my bullets to speed that part up. But if I start shooting too soon, then what will happen is I'll run out of ammo and I'll be out of luck. Okay, doing these quick jumps here that trigger Diablon's wanting to punch my face. It worked. He's not dead in under 2 minutes. Or under 2 minutes, I hope so. Under 1 minute. Not as common as I would like. Alright, there's the first path. The dark path is now complete. Alright, skipping through all the credits and all that fun stuff, let's get right into the next path. Go, 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 go! Alright, this is the path that I think most of us have probably played to start off with. Just straight normal. The one that's the easiest to understand with everything else going on, explosions everywhere. Where the heck is that last guy? Hopefully, this has been a problem for me lately. Because I've been doing a lot of attempts at this and like dark mission, dark mission, dark mission, dark mission, I'll sometimes do dark mission stuff that are very slow for normal mission. Let's hope that's not the case. We'll find out. I'll spell it out if it's we come across it. So, oh, that was supposed to be a slide. Bad timing on my part. Okay. Nope, right there. That was me incorrectly going for the gun soldier on the left instead of the one in the middle. but minimal time loss. We are still okay. Skip this guy, don't need him. Excellent. I didn't need to shoot him! Get out of here. It's so hard to juggle all this stuff. Okay. Down we go. Everything, get out of my way, get out of my way. Alright, 18 bullets. Don't shoot anything around here, just go, go, go. Shoot everything out of the way. Alright, sub 130. Yay! The fact I am celebrating that should tell you how much it's been a struggle. Awesome. Oh man, and it was the worst when I was starting these runs, like, at all. I would spend like an entire stream on my Twitch channel just in Westopolis, because instead of doing the dark mission, my muscle memory was like, you are doing normal mission, and I'm like, no, dark mission, and my hands were like, normal mission. So now we kind of have the opposite problem. Hero is different enough that I don't have to worry about it, but normal and dark, they're too similar. It's a lot of overlap. Thankfully though, once I get on the track of dark, normal, or hero, it's very straightforward. There's only one thing we're doing here, and it's the one variant of the mission. Like, only doing normal from here on out. Easy to remember. Okay, we'll grab the egg vacuum here. Some other runners will like using the Omochao gun. It's kind of up to preference. I believe technically egg vacuum is the fastest, but if you don't know what to kill and what not to kill, like here, okay, no, I made a mistake there. When I'm playing on the English version with the Speedrunners Cut mod, I'm not able to get the worm in this temple here, like I explained earlier in the run. So maybe I can... Okay, I got one. Grab the worm. We're back on track. Everything is okay. Again, this is one of those cases where you don't want too many points too soon. Ooh, that was smooth. A little too smooth. Alright, a lot of going on there, but it's spin dash high jumps, loop skipping, just stuff that is pretty normal once you've seen enough runs. Use chaos control here, skip this long section that's like an auto-scroller essentially. Stopping really quick here so I can grab a few more enemies. And then use one last chaos control to skip another slower section. I'm gonna jump over here. The trigger for this tornado is actually available from the back of that wall, so you can just run into the I said tornado, right? Not volcano. We're pretty similar in syllables and whatnot. 5767, I believe is what it said. Yeah, that was Glyphic Canyon. If you've seen a speedrun of mine, you've seen the stage a bunch. I'm happy I got sub 2. It would have been embarrassing if I didn't get sub 2. Alright, if you've been watching my glitchless normal runs lately, this is where we kind of diverge from what is actually the fastest. When it comes to getting just to the neutral ending, it's actually faster here to go up through Prison Island to the Doom, across the air fleet, and then back down to Lava Shelter. It just happens to work that way based on how long Skytroop is versus everything else. But this is particularly normal missions, so we will be doing the normal mission here. Hey, Johnny. Alright. The main thing here is we want to get chaos control so we can skip a longer section. Surprise, surprise. That's a lot of the missions in Shadow. Just get chaos control, use it. Though, like, the process of getting chaos control is where the fun in Shadow the Hedgehog is. Like, you can't just run fast. You have to actually, like, be precise with your shots and all that fun stuff. Alright, give me Mr. Egg Vacuum. Thank you very much. Oh, a shotgun is pretty nice around here too, but the Egg Vacuum, I'm able to just focus on holding the B button and focus on my movement and everything that goes into the egg. Yep. Don't have any more chaos power, but because I hit like a trigger, it just keeps me going until it's ready to set me down. I can do a quick pause, unpause, so I don't lag the game a whole bunch. Oh, ideally I would have landed on that rail, like so, up to this dark orb that gives me dark power. And now I have invincibility, infinite ammo, everyone goes into the egg, and we just go fast. Well, everyone, almost everybody, as you can see, the mechs did not go into the egg. They are too heavy. So they do not. You gotta be able to get around them. There we go. Wow, could you blind the screen anymore? Gold ring. That's like, I think that's the worst I've ever seen it do that. Okay. Alright, fun fact, this stage, I'm going to sacrifice a bit of time here. That's a PNG. If you look on the bottom here, in this cutscene, you can see like a little grid there. That's just like a test object that never got deleted. It's in like every version that I'm aware of. It's pretty funny. But yeah, welcome to Sky Troops. You may recognize these flying structures to something we saw recently in this path, actually. These are the temples from the Glyphic Canyon. They're actually airships. How they managed to get here, like from the ancient times, I don't know. Try not to think too much about how Shadow the Hedgehog story goes to keep my sanity straight. It's already insane enough that I play this game as much as I do. Alright, so we're completing the normal mission, so we do not need to take out any of the green gems that are keeping these ships flying in the air. They do give you hero points, so depending on how you go about it, you can go for them, but that is also using up ammo. So in this route, I only have this one ammo's worth of Shadow Rifle, or Shadow Rifle's worth of ammo. However you're supposed to interpret that, please interpret it as such. No, the auto aim. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use this one set of ammo for the whole run. It'll work out just fine. Normally you would get that box over there that's hiding behind the pillar, but use chaos control here and get out of here. Okay, I can get this jump. Awesome. I've been getting a lot better at that jump, but I had a spell where I couldn't really get the jump. The momentum wasn't quite right, but now I've been getting it, and this has been awesome. Sweet. So, getting a few more kills here. We're going to use chaos control one last time. Running low on ammo, but these black oaks give you a lot of points, so we'll be fine. Now, there's two paths here you can take. If you had all the keys, you could wait in front of the door and take the black vault across that we saw in the Ark. But here, I just jump off here, take the normal path. I still have to get around and I've been so busy, but whenever I get the chance, I want to do like a proper, like, best case scenario side-by-side timing for that section, and I'm pretty sure you only save a second or two. Which, if you're trying to be the fastest, obviously go for it. But if you're trying to survive a run and get to the end, maybe don't do it. It's better to finish run than it is to have the fastest run. At least when you're starting off. Okay. So another gold split for these splits. Interesting. Okay. If we're comparing against PB, I think PB didn't have a fun time in this stage. But hopefully we can get another gold. Alright, fun thing here, if I just kind of run into this enemy with a quick jump, Omega normally also does a quick jump into the enemy. And that is enough to take it out without me doing 2 attacks. So that's cool. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of a different setup here. One way you can go about this stage is to... oh no, okay, nope. We're doing the... I messed up by grabbing the wrong weapon. It's okay. We can just do what most people have seen in this stage, which is get chaos control here, and then you would chaos control glitch there, but oh no, this is awful. Okay, we're just gonna reset 5148. Okay, 51.48. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. So I was trying to explain. Look, I got the code. How there's 2 different ways I can go about that, depending on how I want to get to the same ending point. And in that case, I have the AZAC, and the fastest way is to use Chaos Control through there. If you don't use Chaos Control in that section practically immediately, that can happen to you. So, okay, we're going to do it again. I'm going to show you. The other way is using the Omochao gun. And with the Omochao gun, there, I did it immediately. Omochao gun, you would take out a few enemies around here. Why did I not make it again? Oh, I'm sad. 5279. Ugh. Not happy. Okay. We're gonna do the Omochao this time. I could have sworn I did this the other day and didn't have that mistake. But, that kind of goes into like some of the other things I was researching before other things took priority, which is like you have to be practically frame perfect there, or at least in like the PlayStation 2 version, you can't. Just straight up cannot do that. So we're gonna do the Omochao gun route here. That was closer than I would like it to be. And with the Omochao gun, we'll be able to take out this Bigfoot pretty quick. And then a few shots here to take out egg pawns. Yeah, so the whole reason for resetting here in those last 2 runs is that the getting through here otherwise is super slow. Yeah, and then like this whole section I skipped with my chaos control just now. I would have done that normally with the egg vacuum route, but I would have gone past all the low, like really slow stuff. Okay, we made it. We're at the end. Yay! Alright. Oof. Can I save 3 minutes in Hero? I don't know. Good thing that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is showcasing the run. And I guess along with it, any like advice that you, if you just watch my videos, I don't really talk in them. I have myself muted most of the time. But on Twitch streams and stuff, I'll be reacting like this. Alright, shoot the guy. This is the easiest fight in the game. Assuming like you have like any decent amount of mashing, which like you do miss a few shots and like, oh great, he's destroyed my turret, but then you just finish the fight out. That's not a goal. Don't say that. That was not even like my best effort for that fight. Don't say that's a gold. Oh no. Alright. Lava Shelter time. Lava Shelter has only 2 missions. All the level 6s have only 2 missions. It's a dark mission or a hero mission. We're doing only normal missions right now, so that's kind of awkward. But as I explained earlier, we're going to do the hero mission. Every mission up to this point has been getting goal rings. So, hero mission here, get goal ring. Don't do evil things. So, that seems like the most neutral thing I could be doing. So that's what we're going to do. So something that's cool about this level compared to other levels is when you're playing it, like normally you're going for chaos control. You're taking stops, getting chaos control, and then ideally the time you waste going for chaos control is then made up in fold by going for or using chaos control. But here, we don't want to use any special weapons, we don't want to get chaos control, you just want to go. And that's how you can do this stage the fastest. Some pretty cool stuff. I want to be careful on this jump here. You can do like a slide, you can do a jump. If it's a dark mission, like you gotta be extra careful there because the lava will be rosed up. Oh, okay, thank you, Balloon, for saving me there. Oh! Oops. Okay. That was interesting. I'm gonna add... Looks like we're gonna add 15 seconds to my final time. How about that? That's the one thing that really sucks about learning Original Shadow, is that the game timer doesn't really calculate the deaths properly. Which can be great for like ILs, when you just want to make numbers small. Like, awesome. Die real quick, complete the objective, you win. So that's one of the things I fixed in my recent Speedrunners Cut mod, is it just adds all the times together, so times that don't die are faster than times that die. I think that's fair. Oof, close one. Up, go the other way, my dude. Why is this stage so... Why is everything so scary now? This is supposed to be a fun run, not a scary run. So if I'd done things great, this would have been sub 2 minutes, but mistakes were made. So that is not the case. And then we're going to add 15 seconds to that. Okay. Oh boy, Hero, you have a lot of work to do. Okay, I guess this kind of brings up, or I guess I should explain this fight first. I'll explain the fight first, and then I'll talk about what this run kind of forces upon the runner. Okay, so the idea here is you want to destroy Egg Dealer using the items from his slot machine. Though if I wait for the slot machine to kind of fail to hit a proper combo, I can then jump over here, grab a gun, and now I can use the gun with Dark Shadow here to just melt the health bar. That's the mission. The boss fight. A lot of mashing, which kind of sucks. One thing that other runners have been doing lately is they've been using the Egg Bazooka, which they'll position themselves such that they'll get a lot of hits in, and then each hit slows him down, so you can just get a lot of hits. Oh, I thought I got rings. No, I did not get rings. Okay, out of Dark Shadow, I need to be careful. Bombs. Okay, that would have been great, like, instead of rings earlier. Because then I could have used the rest of my ammo like this. Ugh. But yeah, that's the fight. But yeah, people have been using the Egg Bazooka too. If you can't mash really fast, that's been going pretty well for people. There's a 48 seconds, okay. Cool, now we're on to the hero path. So to kind of talk about what I was about to say before this boss fight, one of the things that this run kind of forces upon a Shadowrunner is better consistency. So when you're doing a run of a category that's only 15 minutes long, we get stuck in Resetopolis, where, oh, I stubbed my toe. That's a time loss. Might as well reset since I just say quit out, start again, and we'll spend 2 hours straight just in Westopolis. And it's just because we're just on a bad run. But it's also, like, for these shorter runs, it's just any little tiny mistake, it's just reset. Because, like, the runs get so optimized that, like, losing 2 seconds can cost you a run compared to, like, getting a new placement on the leaderboard. So a category like this, however, is much longer. You don't actually know how, like, what your end time is going to be until like an hour. So unless you know for sure, okay, that mistake was really bad, like, you're not resetting just willy-nilly. So I made all these mistakes, but depending on what, like, how I'm doing in general, like, as I'm slowly chopping off my PBs, like, this run could possibly still PB, like in the past. I don't think it's so anymore. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay. We're gonna have to do this a little awkwardly. Okay. That's gonna be a mistake we pay for later. I was supposed to stop Chaos Control and I was too busy ranting about how hard it is to just keep a run going. We'll backtrack in a moment. Anyways. Did I get them? Okay, good. I'm all frazzled in the brain now, but we'll make it to the end. Grab all these aliens. Yeah, I would call this a mistake worthy of resetting if I was doing like an actual attempt, even though I'm an hour into the run. But with the cases of showing like what this run is, how it can go wrong and stuff, might as well leave it in. Okay, gotta go all the way back to checkpoint 1, which is the beginning of this game. But hopefully everything's been taken out of the way. I can just kind of speed through really fast. Almost got my jump off to not take damage there. This alien, you're the reason why I had to backtrack. Okay, 0105. Oof. What was I saying? But yeah, like, Shorter categories, a lot of resetting. Longer categories, not as much resetting. You are able to practice your patience, your ability to like let mistakes happen and focus more on the game as a whole versus the sprints. So obviously not everyone has time for hour plus runs. So quick 15-minute runs in Shadow the Hedgehog are very attractive, depending on how much time you can commit. Compared to some other games where like it's a dedicated 4 hours going as fast as you can. Like not everybody can do that. So that's another thing I like about this game. It's just the variety of the type of runs you can do. Alright, got infinite ammo. The objective is this guy must die. We're gonna grab some ammo here. Got lots of ammo. Right up on this guy. Infinite ammo, just dwindling the shields down as much as possible. He's in green territory now, that's great. I should have enough to just take it out. This fight is not nearly as bad as it used to be.
We did it!
43, that's a good time. That I've not had a 43, I think, on console. As of yet. Six, that's what I thought. Cool. Yeah, that stage, what we've done in the past is that we've exploited the fact that it doesn't restart its health if you die. So we'll do a bunch of damage, die, didn't get a checkpoint, so we're back at the beginning where the tank respawns in with you at the beginning. And you just repeat, and then you're able to take it out and have like 20 seconds on the clock. So, that's an interesting mission. Fight here is Black Bolt. We want to be quick here to get these guns, get those kills. That was a bit of hero points. We're getting a lot more in now. And we want to get a few more in. We did not, unfortunately, but if I get ahead of it, I can get a few more hits in. Now I'll use my Chaos Control. Chaos Control, in this case, slows down the game. The timer is even slow now. And then, yeah, I can just get ahead of it and take it out real quick. This is another thing I fixed in the Speedrunner's Cut mod. Is, at least, I had at least one case of where, depending on how I use Chaos Control, a fight that would normally be longer got a shorter time. So, to keep the timer as close as possible to being basically a time without loads timer, I ended up undoing the slowdown. So, that was neat. That was a fun one to look into. Also fun to find out, like, oh, that messes up things too much. Everything that was slow is now faster. Gotta do it a little bit differently. Alright, time to find that damn 4th emerald. The mission here, with our buddy Tails, get 400 rings. Got a good number of rings in the beginning. Okay, 65 is pretty good. I think normally if I do things optimally, it's 66. So, not a big deal. Every one of those gongs we hit will give us 50 rings, so we'll be hitting a few of those along the way. Another fun fact, if I just kind of go back and forth between checkpoints, I can keep hitting that gong over and over again, and that will be... oh, let me through here, thank you. Yeah, you can get all 400 rings just from that one gong. You can see here I have 99 rings. I purposely jumped out of the way of other rings. Why would I want to do that? Well, this checkpoint bonus here gives me 20 rings. And now I'm at 119 instead of, like, under 119. So, because at 100 rings, you get extra lives. So now... all good. I didn't need to do it like that, but it works. I might go from the bottom up. I just did a run of expert mode like the other night, so my muscle memory must have taken me up there. No more rings. We're pretty close already, so that's good. Oh, where are you? That's why I have this shield, in case I run into anybody. I don't mean to. I haven't done the investigation of it myself too much, but the top path is apparently now the fastest path. So that's fun. I'm hoping I don't need those 2 rings that I just left behind. 30 rings left. Or 70 rings left. 50 coming up. We're looking pretty good. An ideal time here is under 2 minutes. But obviously, things can get in the way. Ooh, we had just enough. Crazy. Yeah, it's fun. Even after all these years that I've been playing the game, people are coming in and finding out new things about it. It's so fun. Alright, a handful of missions left. Alright, Death Ruins. This one's an interesting one. Gotta just take out all the aliens, but that was an interesting flip thing I did there. Alright. Hey, Rouge. Oh yeah, kill aliens. That's the mission. Okay, this is not going the way I wanted to. let me go fast for the rest of the run, please. Alright, we're gonna use the egg vacuum. As we mentioned in the past few missions, using the egg vacuum just lets us focus on movement. Everything that needs to go, like, die for my mission completion, like, they all go in the egg. So, everyone goes in the egg. And then we're all happy. Okay, a few guys over here. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, the guy over here. Alright, Chaos Control. My Chaos Control area effect will kill all the larvae there. Then I'll use the rest of these guys. I'm going to use a spin dash, high jump to hopefully get over the fence. Nice! That's sometimes hard to do for me. But now I can just take out the rest of these aliens here. One last Chaos Control. Alright, unfortunately didn't make it past the fence. I don't think you really make it past the fence all that often on console. I get it all the time whenever I'm playing on emulator for Speedrunner's Cut. So that's one of the many reasons that we're hopefully going to document soon that why regular Shadow's not really allowed for emulation when it comes to leaderboard rankings, because there's advantages that may not be obvious. But yeah, there you go. Mission complete. Only a handful of stages left. Alrighty. Hello again, Mr. Black Bull. I'm gonna grab the gun. I'm gonna shoot your face. Grab another gun. Shoot your face again. Keep shooting your face. It's over. Oh, jeez. I don't know if that would have made its way in the recording, or if that was... I heard, like, really screeching audio stretching. I'm not sure if that made it into the recording or not. Sometimes my computer would do that. Like, there was a spell where, like, it would happen all the time, and like the strange would die. It hasn't been the case lately. It's been amazing. It was so annoying before. All right, we can finally see the remaining splits on the live splitter display. Yeah, 3 more missions. I don't think we're saving 4 minutes and 15 seconds in the course of the next 6 minutes of speedrunning. So that's unfortunate. But hey, things happen when you're doing no reset runs. Hello, Maria. We're in a flashback, by the way. That's why Maria's here. Mission here is take out the artificial chaos. If you've played this game ever, you probably have tried this mission and then gave up on it. I gave up on it after 30 minutes of looking when I was first playing it, so I feel ya. Spin dash, high jump, get up here, thank you! Okay, I got it. But yeah, we're just gonna go around. We know where everyone is now, so we're not gonna get lost. I did get a few duplicate points though, so we might have to do a little bit of a different route closer to when we would use chaos control. But that's fine. We actually need some duplicates to actually make this route work. Normally they just happen naturally though, not like massively. But yeah, these enemies are notorious for, even though they only count for 1 kill and the tracker there, they will give you like 2 or 3 or 4 times as many points. So yeah, something to watch out for. Run this gun neck here. Apparently the Ark felt the need to have gigantic turrets between space like this. Maria apparently can just breathe in space as well. That's interesting. Okay, I can do another one of those spin dash jumps like I did in the first room over here to get up this section, but these elevators are actually coded correctly, as we found. The other ones are broken, and it's actually decently fast to get up here. I don't need to spend more times taking risks to go a little bit faster. We need to get to the end. Okay, I would like to actually go down, not teeter on the edge of the thing I'm jumping over. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing plenty fine on the hero points. I'm actually kind of concerned. I should be able to get this next guy. We're going to use the platform here. You know what? I might be fine. Ooh, do I take the risk? No, I don't. There's this guy. I forgot about this guy. We don't take the risk. Yeah, there's no chance. Okay. So we're doing the backup route. These guys, I'm going to destroy. The bomb does the destruction, so I don't get the points. We need this checkpoint. We are coming back. There's an enemy in the other room to my left. We'll have to get him later. Get these 2. That pretty much fills up my meter now. Normally you have to wait for these 2. That's just how many dupes I end up getting this time. And as you can see, I'm not currently like screaming at the top of my lungs that I am the ultimate power. Right? No, I don't know how to say that in Japanese, so I can't. But I don't recall what it is in English either. Despite playing as much as I do, I don't have everything memorized. As I said earlier about the story, I try to block out as much as possible so I don't drive myself crazy. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to use some more ammo though. Yeah, hey buddy. Oh, okay. I can blast. Okay. No, leave him alone. We need to get moving. Right, going back. That was my only checkpoint too. I've gotten a run in trouble once by missing the first checkpoint and missing the guy in the very first room. Just out of habit, I decided not to get it. Well, at least navigating the menu very fast, so that's good. Alright. Final stretch. Alright, 2 more in this last section and we're out of here. The fact we're not too far behind my current time there is actually pretty nice. Okay. Last one. I missed him! No! Die! Oh no. As soon as that door would have closed, I would have lost my opportunity to get the guy. So we would have done a whole other lap because we were in a big circle there. I typed that number in wrong. Let me fix that. Okay. Alrighty. Final mission. Final haunt. Appropriate. It's hero, as we've been doing. In this case, we just get to end, so that's nice. We gotta do a lot of killing along the way, because that's how we get hero points and stuff, but don't have to worry about missing the objective, because we'll get there eventually. Alright, gonna grab the shadow rifle, because nothing, like, just everything melts. A lot of black oaks, a lot of just regular troops. Okay, missed my jump, I'm gonna try again. We're good, okay. Like assassins, they're quick to kill with the shadow rifle. Everyone dies with the shadow rifle. It's great. Causes just kind of focus on movement. There's a black oak with a hammer. That's apparently what it's called. Gives you a little bit more points compared to the regular black boat or black oak. Second chaos control to skip this loop. And yeah, here's 4 black oaks. They're dead now. Everything melts with the shadow rifle. Okay, I'm gonna play this one safe. You can do a little bit of a faster spin dash jump through here. I've been getting really good at it as of late. We don't need to waste more time. We're just gonna take it a little bit slower there. Hello, Mr. Black Bolt. Please use your missile to shoot that bubble thing to open up the door. Thank you. Okay. I don't need to save ammo. I don't know why I did a homing attack there. I've actually found like this next section here, like it's just easier to homing attack all of them. Like if I miss one, it's nice to have the ammo like this. But like normally I'm able to just get one, get the other one if I really need it. But yeah. Cool. We're almost done. We just have to run to the end. Normally if I was doing like a different version of the hero mission, like maybe on the no warps or whatever, I'll have infinite chaos control, ammo, I'm blasting everything. Fun time. So the only trick here now is a door in our way. Thankfully, it's not much of a door. We can just go around it. That's good. Okay, run's almost over. We got 1 fight left. This fight apparently took 16 seconds last time. Here's hoping it takes 4. Because it can definitely take 4. You just have to get the good RNG. And then I have to actually execute on that RNG. It's not free. You gotta earn it. See what happens. I want him moving towards me as I grab the box there behind Sonic. Ah, he moved the other way. One of our other runners recently got this with him going backwards without firing off that shot. I'm not that good. Or at least I'm not practiced enough to be that good. Alright. So that was Dark Normal Hero Paths with the Glitchless rule set and on regular Shadow the Hedgehog. That was a roller coaster, though looking at the graph you wouldn't know it. It looks more like an uphill climb. So yeah, thanks for watching. I think this is the first video I've done since I've released the Speedrunners Cut mod. Check that video out if you haven't already. It's on the channel, just a few videos back from here. Super cool ROM hack that makes it super nicer for speedrunning. Very likely I'll have a video of this run on SX shortly after, so you can compare hopefully a really good one with a really bad run. And see that it's not too bad. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.